Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Duels. So before we get into today's deck, which is Orzhov's Servos, submitted to us by Carl Galbraith, I think? Hang on. Yeah, Carl Galbraith, so thank you very much for the list. I have slightly tweaked it a little bit because he didn't add any Armenket stuff in there and I thought there was a few things to add, so I have indeed done such things. But yeah, before we get into the games, just want to apologise for the lack of Magic Duels videos over the week. It's been one of the busiest weeks of my work history this year. So it's really the busiest time and I've not really found much free moments to make any kind of videos. So I do apologise. I've had a few backlogged videos that have been going over the past few days, which have been really crucial in making sure that there's been something happening on the channel. But yeah, it's just been a little bit busy, and it will continue until maybe the end of the month. So if there are any late videos, I do apologise, but there's not really much I can do about it. Anyway, guys, let's get into the games. I'll see you there. Alright, we're in, and we've got 3 lands, double black and white. Hand doesn't really do too much, though, so I think I'm going to throw it back. And Servo's Expertise into 2 Planeswalkers. Reasonable. Can't ask for much else other than, of course, a few low drops that we can cast. That would be nice. So, the current plan of this hand is to hope that on turn 4 we draw into a 3 or less drop so that Servo's Expertise can get double value. Nice, another Servo's Expertise. Alrighty then. So, we're in Boros at the moment. Maybe vehicles. Could just be aggro, could be an exert strategy perhaps. We've got Anguished Unmaking we can cast off the Expertise now, which is nice. Let's hope we have something to target that's worth the 3 life that we'll pay for it. 3 drop is Renegade Wheelsmith. Yeah, sure, that's worth it. And we get another Unmaking. Servo's Expertise, gain some servos. And unmake your creature. Keep his creatures off the board and vehicles becomes a very difficult deck to pilot. So, I think land drop into land drop is the ideal draw for us here, because that allows us to get into Obnixilis, which then allows us to draw extra cards, and then into Saurian, which allows us to gain life and draw extra cards. Both pretty sweet things. He hits his land drop. And an Oketra. Alright, we will definitely unmake that. The upside of this deck, and the fun part of it, is that most of the removal in our deck is actually exile. That being said, the chance of him having enough creatures to swing in and the chance that I care when that happens are quite slim, so I'm actually just going to slam Gideon. Get down an ally token. And we'll swing for 3. He needs something like a Servo's Expertise of his own to really punish this. He needs 4 total creatures, I think. Yeah, 4 total creatures. So on his 4 mana he needs 3 creatures. And I think Servo's Expertise is the only way I can think that he could do that. He can by all means set it up for a future turn. But I don't think she's going to be around for a future turn. Because I think what I want to do is tick up Gideon, swing him for the 5/5, and then the turn after, Emblem Gideon. And then all of our Servo's Expertise servos become 2/2s. Well, that puts a downer on the whole situation. He found an answer. Regal Crackle. So we'll keep Gideon alive. I think the plan still stands. We don't have the double black for Obnixilis, so it's going to be ticking up Gideon, Sram's expertise, unmake, probably Oketra at this point. Because these are just going to be chump blockers, I reckon. But he doesn't know that just yet, so we will swing in with our 5-5. See how he blocks, if at all. He does not block. Okay. He doesn't want to lose Oketra's ability, so boo-hoo for you, you're going to. Unmake Oketra. Get some more servos. Now, he does make it difficult for us to keep bodies on the board. Because he does get to swing in at Gideon. Which isn't ideal. Since we have to double block these guys in order to take them out. And I don't want to do that. So it's likely to just be chump, chump, chump. And leave 3 behind, 3 2-2s. Going at Gideon, yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Just wondering whether or not we want to take the Crackle out. Leaves us with 1 creature, but these become 1/1s. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. You're gonna get punished? Build to smash. Yep, punishment. Alright. Fair enough. That's a blowout. Come on, Swamp for Obnixilis. Bloodless Inciter. Sure. And makes a zombie. Sure. This is not vehicles then, in the slightest. Ooh, nice. Obnixilis. Destroy Crackle. And I think we actually make a 2-2 here. Let's try to put him off attacking us as best we can. We've got Sorin to follow up with, so 3 Planeswalkers usually does the trick. As far as winning the game's concerned, it's why they're a little too overpowered in this game. Just get a few Planeswalkers out and you win. So people get way too preoccupied about killing them and leave your life total alone long enough for you to win. A cut to take down our Knight token. Okay. Can't ribbons us anytime soon. But it looks like we're going to make a decision about which Planeswalker to keep. Swings in at Obnixilis. Obnixilis, so we can still save him. Now he's dead. Okay. And Gideon lives. Sure, I'll take it all. He goes down to 3. The only reason I'd want to keep him at 5 is to emblem a single 1/1, so yeah, we'll let this go. Keep that 1/1 around to protect our Sorin and Gideon. There's a swamp. Alright, Sorin coming down. Let's -2 the zombie token. Let's get a 2/2 of our own. And pass the turn. This makes it quite difficult for him to kill one of our planeswalkers, I'd say. The Inciter can, of course, make anything hasty, but, I mean, we can jump block with the 1/1. So, it's going to be just fine. And then we can start ticking up Sorin, ticking up Gideon, and start dealing some serious damage. Forcing a few chump blocks here and there, I would hope. As well as gaining card advantage with Sorin. Sorin is the most important piece of this puzzle. Just for that reason alone, card advantage is king. And it's going to be incredibly crucial in getting back into this game. So our opponent is 2 cards up. So he's got another cut. Takes down our 2/2. He currently only has 1/1s on the board, so I'm happy to trade. He can't kill either of our planeswalkers here. But he can, of course, force us into chumping. I'll get rid of the hasty one. I think that's the most dangerous. Okay. Ah, Liliana. Beautiful, actually. Beautiful. Lily ticks up, takes down the cat token. Sorin ticks up, draws us into Renegade map. And I think it's better to get in for 5 with Gideon. If we zeroed, he'd be still at 1. If that's a removal spell, then we lose Gideon. This way we get to deal 5. And he needs more than just a removal spell. He needs a pump spell or a hasty creature to take Gideon out here. And if he doesn't have either of those things, then Liliana comes and picks off the cat. This has just turned into Super Friends real quick. In fact, this is all the planeswalkers in our deck. Which includes Obnixilis. So what's these 2 cards then? Are they good enough to take out a Gideon? At the very least. His problem is that just taking out Gideon is so not enough anymore. Because he loses damage equal to whatever we draw. Gideon of the Trials, okay. Stops Big Gideon from dealing damage. Yep. So we can't swing in with our 5/5 anymore, but we can still make 2/2s. And he's going to take Gideon down to 1. I'm assuming he's not killing it, otherwise he would have ticked up on something else like Sorin. Because Sorin is the bigger damage dealer here. Battle of the Bridge. Alright. So, kill the cat. Let's... I mean, we could minus on Sorin to take out Gideon. As long as we keep ticking up with Sorin, though, we shouldn't have any issues. I'd rather find more answers to future board states. Battle of the Bridge is nice and all, but... Angelic Purge. Not quite what we want. We can use the Renegade map to sack, though, with the Purge. And I guess we'll make a 2/2. Pass the turn. So, Renegade Wheelsmith. Going to die to battle at the bridge. Which I think means that it's safe to minus Sorin and kill Gideon. Going to minus 5, gain 5, go up to 21. Gideon. Taking up on Gideon. Kind of thought he might go creature mode for a moment there. Avison, nice. Okay, well, let's minus 5 on Gideon. Take him out. Tick up on the Wheelsmith. Doesn't particularly matter that we're doing that, but I'm doing it anyway. And I think we'll battle at the bridge for 7 here. Gain the most amount of life. With 2 blockers on the board, I don't think flashing in Avison is terribly important. 1 card in hand, and it likely wasn't hasty, otherwise he would have played it. So there's only going to be 1 hasty creature coming out this turn. And now we've locked this game out. We're at 28, we get to kill any 1 toughness creature, which is a lot in white and red. We get to deal damage every turn with Sorin, plus getting in for 5 with Gideon, as well as our ally tokens, and an Avison to protect against board wipes and removal. And an Angelic Purge to clean up whatever's left. Yeah, he's disconnected, so I wouldn't be surprised if this right here is the final turn we see from our opponent. Land and pass. Trinketeer, not really going to do much for us, unfortunately. Take up, sorry. Deal 0. Take up Gideon. Make a 5/5. Take up Lily for nothing. Just wondering if we've got... No, we don't have any creatures in there. So, yeah, he's got a turn. Sorin didn't do what we needed him to do. But we have board wipe protection up, and now we only have to get 1 point in. So, Tragic Arrogance won't save him anymore. Any board wipe, really, won't save him. We will just hold this Avison for as long as we need to, because... Insult. Alright. Sure, damage is doubled. And then he injures something. Now we Avison. Gets to deal 4 to Liliana. Sure. And let's go for Alpha Swing. We could go in with Sorin, but Sorin would just kill him right on the spot. We don't want to be doing that now, do we? Die, AI man. Die. Wicked. Alright, that works for me. Let's go on for another game. See you there. Alrighty then, we're in. 1 lander, throw it right back. And 2 lander. Too expensive, we'll throw it back again. This one, reasonable. We've actually got a turn 2 stockpile with Revolt into a turn 3 Trinketeer. So it's not too bad at all. So swamp into map, crack the map next turn for a plains, play the stockpile, get a servo. And we get to stockpile scry every turn, as long as our servo sticks around anyway. Which is quite nice. Highland Lake could be mill, could be burn, could be control. Okay, we want to crack this for a plains, trigger revolt. And stockpile down. We can follow that up next turn with a Trinketeer, so we get to hit for 2 every turn. And then sack and then trigger Revolt again to make an untapped 2/2. Should be nice. Can't do the sacking until the following turn, but still. There's a 1/3. This is the scrying energy dude. Alright. I wonder whether or not that's worth purging. Sack the Servo, we get it back anyway. I guess so. I don't really want him fixing his draws. We don't actually lose anything here. Because we get that Servo right back with the stockpile. Nice little synergy there. Could do with a land next turn. So we do have the Trinketeer and the sack available. Jesse and Thief, I think we're repeating the same plan again. Although Servo schematic is nice. There's a chance that he has a way to make this unblockable. He can certainly just prowess it out of range of anything that we try to use on it, but... Jesse and Thief is a decent removal target, well worth my 3 mana for his 3 mana. Yeah, I guess we could just slow him down a bit more. Works for me. Purge it. Delay as much as possible. Get a Servo. It doesn't help that we're kind of behind on mana, but looks like we've done similar things to our opponent. We've not really put them in a good place. Alright, well, let's get him for 1. I think we're going to go schematic. Create a Servo. Sack a Servo. And look for a land. Battle at the bridge, not a land. Get a Servo from the exhibition and a Servo from the stockpile. And he's going to burn them all off. Alright. That's fair. Glorybringer. Oh boy. That might just kill us. We don't have an answer for that right now. Love one. I think we've got one more purge left. We've got Anguished Unmakings. Liliana isn't an answer. Anything we play dies to Glorybringer. But I guess we go with Eiley. And we go for the Scry on the stockpile. There's no reason to Scry it now to get the Servo, because the same thing happens, so we might as well just Scry it in response to him exerting. Just pray we find an answer, because if he does exert, then we've dodged a little bit of damage. Which works for me. I'm not really sure what the idea of this deck is. Thopter Spy Network, I've seen no artifacts from our opponent yet. Is he going to exert? He is, okay. So we are going to sack and look for more lands. There's a land. So we take 4, but this doesn't untap anymore. Down to 12. Down to 12. It untaps the following turn, should I say. A bit more clear on that one. Let's get down Lily. And tick her up. We can actually minus Lily and get back Eiley as well. That's an option. Should re-enable our revolt cycling, if that's the way we want to go with it. Looks like he's just going to pass. You can get the Thopters down with the Foundry. That opens him up to losing them to Lily though. So we have to tick up on Glorybringer here. Means he's got 4 power on the board. You can play down the Trinketeer for a scry option, I suppose. And pass. Sacking his Foundry. Ew. Gets a Thopter. What we really need is a board wipe, but we can't cast one until we get a land. He's got another Foundry. Yeah, he's just running away with this game now. Told you Glorybringer would run away. Gets in and exerts. All going at Lily, I would imagine. There's a reason why this is so popular in Standard right now. Sack our Trinketeer. There's a land. I'll take the land. He gets to draw a card. We can still minus Lily. No, never mind. She's gone. I was going to say we can minus Lily and get a creature on the board. It would trigger Revolt by her leaving in the first place. So land and pass. He gets another Thopter. More card draw. And we have arrived in Depression Town, population me. Okay, for 3, draws a card. Come on, board wipe. Board wipe doesn't really save us, but it helps. Okay. You can make Thopters with that. And we hit more lands. Let's think about this. You are not particularly helpful. Sorin, I could minus to kill Glorybringer. But then you die. I could tick you up, but then we die. So it looks like Sorin minus for everything we've got. Has he got a counter? Looks like it. No. Alright. -6. Gonna die anyway. We might as well gain the life off of the extra loyalty that we'll lose by trying to keep him alive. And we get a Servo. He makes Thopters for days. Where's that board wipe? Gets another Thopter. What's next? Artificer kills our Servo. We're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Board wipe or bust. Draws a card. Fall of the Titans. X what? 4. We're dead. Alright. Well, that sucks just a little bit, doesn't it? What a sad end to the episode. Alright guys, well, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the content, and yet again, I do apologise for the lack of videos over the past few days. It has been incredibly hectic for me right now, so it's been a bit difficult to put out videos that I haven't already backlogged, so I do hope you guys have enjoyed regardless, and if you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And subscribe as well if you haven't already for more Magic Duels content and in Magic Arena in the future as well. If you hit that little bell icon as well, you'll get notifications when the next videos go live. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.